I think that anything to do with fulfillment, so my space, right, in the bank, is subject to AIification, if that's a verb that I can use. A lot of text that we produce every day and that we consume every day and operate every day, where LLMs can help us. A lot of fulfillment work, manual, not always manual, but a lot of manual work that can use agents, i.e. agentic AI, to help us. And then machine learning in terms of decision making on the AML side, but also some other areas, is still going to be massively important to us. So on the what side, I think the world is your oyster, and we'll have the conversation about what can be used commercially. You know, I'm not saying that we're not commercial in the operations of the bank, but what can we do in the selling process? For example, is there any further work that we can do with the chatbot towards selling products? I'm sure that will come up. That's already, of course, a conversation, but how we bring that live, we'll see. On the how, I think that's where the real conversation sits. We will have to train at scale a lot of people. We will have to reorganize those people, as I alluded to earlier, across the bank. They will go to different types of jobs. They will look at far bigger areas of expertise to control that what we have put in place is going well every day. So permanent reconciliations between what happens in a solution versus what needs to happen, right? Just to make sure that it's all safe and sound. What is very interesting on the how is that because banking is so much on the forefront of what happens in AI, outside of tech, I think we're a sector where a lot of work is happening, a lot of experimenting is happening, and therefore a lot of interesting jobs are. So while maybe over the last 20 years banking was less appealing to many people, I think actually banking can become very, very appealing very quickly again. It already is, because we give all these opportunities. So if we succeed, which I'm sure we will, in terms of reworking the bank, repositioning the bank, in terms of how we have the jobs and how people are employed, as per my point just now, and we can actually get young, talented people in the bank to do that work that we just talked about, I think actually we have a real comparative advantage as an organization, not just in banking, but across the economies that we are working. So I think this why question is why and how are incredibly interesting. And yes, it's maybe a bit daunting still what AI will give us, the social consequences of it and the operational risk consequences of it. But if we manage ourselves well enough, and we can overcome those challenges, there's a far brighter future, I think.